Press start to begin.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Super Bonus Round. We're back with more Spyro Reignited Trilogy. We just freed Sheila.
Good day, mates.
Let's go help her out, mates.
Let's go down under.
Put some shrimp on the barbecue, Vegemite all up in your pan.
And while I put the nipper in the dunny.
That probably means something dirty.
It means lock the kid in the bathroom.
Oh. Why would you lock a kid? Never mind. I don't want to know.
Now I have to find out what that nasty.
You've never seen the wild thornberries?
Oh, yes I have, but it's been eons since I watched it.
That's where I still remember it from. Surprisingly.
Kicked us out of our houses. It's okay though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
An Australian kangaroo lives with German goats. Because logic.
Yeah, well, you know, cartoon logic. That's basically what this is.
And she still feels the same. I love you can still kick the NPCs. But Moneybags' reaction when you kick him is not that great.
Yeah.
It's okay. We'll get our big moment at the end of the game. If you remember it as well as I do.
It's been eons.
Well, then I won't tell you. We'll make it more satisfying that way.
Home at last. Here, I was saving this to make an omelet, but I think you deserve it.
So, John,
Yes.
in college, or, well, technical school, I was so broke, I couldn't afford the electricity bill.
Oh, that's a damn shame.
Yeah, those are the darkest days of my life.
God damn it. That's a good way to bring the puns back. It's been too long. God, when did we last record? Like back in March?
Something like that. We basically finished Kingdom Hearts 3 back then.
The moose have like Canadian sweaters or something. And do they have Mountie hats?
You'll find out when you see the another moose.
I do have a little bit of news to share since we last recorded. We just found out this morning, or Japan time, like that night, they formally announced that Kingdom Hearts 3 is getting a story DLC. No details.
I called it. I fucking called it.
Well, we knew one was coming, but we just didn't know it was what the details were. It's called Remind, and it's gonna have a scenario that includes at least 4 or so bosses in it.
Well, like I said, I called it because the way that it ended, which you guys will be able to check out,
yeah, the
just the way it ended.
finished.
Well, the way it ended, I knew that there was still room for a hell of a lot more.
Yes, there was.
Especially with the type of power that this system is capable of. Oh my god, he's so cute.
He did the
Damn
chicken
it.
dance.
Damn it.
And to the news that there's going to be more Kingdom Hearts content coming down the line, I only have one thing to say to myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still fucking love that.
So, for the last time that you saw me, John, I looked like a lumberjack in the woods. So,
Now what do you look like? Tormund from Game of
I
Thrones?
basically... No, I look like, Jazz Hands.
Oh, so you went down to the goatee look.
Well, that and like, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am still sorry I made you choke on your water laughing at that.
I would so do Xehanort as a cosplay. I really would.
I'm sure you could find his costume on like Etsy or something.
Yeah, but big people like me don't suit well with non-US size measurements, even though I did the conversions and everything else, and just never always comes out right.
Well, I had a costume custom made because I'm going to Anime Next later this in a few months, and I had to get mine made because I'm taller. I'm going to be cosplaying as Joker from Persona 5, and my costume came last night, and I am in heaven. I love it. I'm just missing the mask and his knife.
If you ever forget how to control a character or vehicle, just go to
So the officer said, "I'm sorry to say, sir, but it looks like your wife has been hit by a bus." And the man says, "Yeah, but she's got a great personality." I don't get it.
If someone says you look like you've been hit by a bus, they're calling you ugly.
That's great. Oh my god, this one's gonna take the fucking cake. What's the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi?
I don't know.
The people in Dubai don't like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do. that was my favorite.
Gonna get Flint-stoned. How did that go?
Thanks for the help, Sheila.
With this yabba dabba doobie.
Found my house.
Fucking
Oh
dumb shit.
god. I think that was pre 3 a.m. just shenanigans.
Yeah, I think. Well, no, we didn't record all that long for the final run, so we went to like about 12.
Well, no, but like, I think it was because I'd come over right after work that day, and like I was exhausted like fucking crazy at that time.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm trying to remember if I had work that day. I'm trying to remember what my mood was like. I was beyond happy we were gonna finish the playthrough after.
I think you were asleep. No, you were off. I think.
Yeah, I might have been. I don't typically work Fridays.
Yeah, because I came over right over work. I came right over after work. So that was like right at like dinner time.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's probably, it makes sense because I either work till dinner time or
I just found one of
till
those
now.
thing in the jigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
Well, okay, he has an egg for doing this. I might as well do it.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get there by hovering. To hover, just press the action button at the end of your glide.
Ah, Robbie Damons. Good old Robbie Damons.
Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
God, I love it. That bird that knows how to sing to September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
There's a bird that knows how to sing that.
Yeah, the part that goes, ah!
Yeah.
Basically, the bird goes, shh, you know, I can't whistle. That's basically what the bird does. It's great.
Though I think there's one really impressive bird that can perfectly imitate R2D2 beeping, and the video is like, guess what his favorite movie is, and it's he beeps just like R2D2
Yeah.
does. I gotta find that one. Oh, let's go to
And
Sunnyvale.
I like the cockatoo ones as well.
Oh, yeah, I love the one head banging to like the music, but there's also the I want to pet the baby, I want to pet the baby. I love that one.
I like the one that's screaming into the cup. Ah!
Well, sounds like you really want a bird.
I really do, honestly. But I gotta wait until the other two cats leave, if you know what I mean.
Leave this mortal coil.
Yeah, because they're up in age, so
I miss having
it's
a
only a
pet.
matter of time.
I miss having a pet. I would not want a bird though. I would fucking hate the noise.
Nah, I'd like a bird. I would like a bird.
I would love a bird if they weren't fucking annoying. Beyond that, I'd be fine. Cause I have friends, and I think a member of my family are birds. They don't shut up.
Oh boy. Damn it!
Damn it! I heard that.
Don't try it.
What the?
We showed those two bullies. If they hadn't outnumbered me 2-1, I'd have finished them off ages ago.
The chosen one, Scoob. It wasn't that you would catch monsters, not become one.
Evil Raggy.
I love
Good old Hanna-Barbera sound effects.
Alright, I'll definitely send it to you so you can watch it later.
So they are holding chicken drumsticks. I thought they were just giant clubs. Man, that Rhynoc has a nutted but she's still sucking face if I ever saw one. Jesus Christ, that is a shit-eating grin. Well, he doesn't have it now. I killed his ass.
You know, it's really odd. I see all these Minecraft videos, these troll videos and stuff. It's like I randomly just want to play Minecraft now.
I still have never played Minecraft.
If you're into crafting and farming and mining and stuff like that, then it's for you. If not, then don't bother.
I don't think I am.
Now, I am because all the in most of the RPGs that I play, I do a lot of. Damn it! Excuse me. I basically do a lot of item mining. So, right now, I'm playing the Division 2, and basically I'm mining for weapons and armor and gear to up my gear score so that I can advance and do other missions. Because once you beat the main story, in Division 2, it then unlocks the world class tier and more difficult enemies, more difficult bosses, more higher loot. So that's definitely why you have to grind for those items, because it requires something totally different than if you were just regularly leveling up.
Yeah, item farming is my least favorite part of RPGs, so that doesn't sound super appealing to me. I definitely see the appeal for other people, but for me, I couldn't bring myself to do it. And that's Sunny Villa, except for the skateboarding part, which I am. Should I do the skateboarding one on this on camera, or should I do that separate?
Huh. Oh my God! Wow! Fart so wet it quenched my thirst. Holy fuck!
I'm sorry. Come again?
That fart in that video was so wet it quenched my thirst.
Oh my God!
Holy shit!
That's what I thought you said.
Somebody check her fucking poop lagoon!
Poop lagoon and
Oh, Lordy coming!
yeah.
And even the look on her face looked like, yeah, she let it rip! Like a fucking Beyblade! Rip!
Jesus Christ. Let her rip is definitely something you don't want to say in bed if you're playing with anal beads. you will either lose that date or marry the girl.
I'd fucking marry her. I'd marry her right then and if she said that.
Don't ask me why that was my first thought. I just thought somebody pulling on something real hard, and I'm like, why did anal beads? The thoughts that come to my brain when I'm playing Spyro. Oh, by the way, we're on the skateboarding part, and it controls very, very well. Probably better than the original one did. Man, if I wasn't so afraid of getting demonetized, I would say let's do the Tony Hawk games. Oh wait, we're not monetized, so we probably can.
Honestly, I would just wing it because we're not even
gonna
at that
get
point
monetized
yet.
anytime soon. Might as well just do it.
Yeah, so fuck it. I mean,
problem is you'd have to be here because you can't share play those games. I would just like not make it so that they're not monetized, so that when we do start playing the when we do start getting monetized, they just stay permanently demonetized. It doesn't hurt if you list it as don't monetize. Because how many videos of people's music are on there and they don't monetize that shit?
yeah, like how many people post albums of songs that are not monetized and yet they don't, and yet their channels are still up?
By that logic, fuck it. Let's do Brutal Legend 2. Because that's the whole reason I didn't want to play that game, the soundtrack.
Yeah, as long as we don't.
Just do a fuck it. Let's do it because we want a series. But we gotta hold our promise first.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there are a couple of series we have talked about, and I'm very interested in the one that you threatened me not to play with anybody else. Because I've been meaning to play that game again. You told me not to play Majora's Mask with anybody else other than you.
Yeah, don't you dare.
No, I'm not gonna. If I do another Zelda with anybody else, it's either gonna be Wind Waker with Emily or Twilight Princess with John if he ever comes back. Because John said we should do Twilight Princess because he had a funny idea for a joke, and that's the only one he's never played. But Majora's Mask I saved for you. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Did you hear that like Nintendo Switch actually got VR now?
Really?
Yeah, the Nintendo Labo has a VR goggle kit. It's kind of cheapy, but it still works. And then Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey got free updates for VR support. Mario Odyssey just has like mini games with VR, but Breath of the Wild is fully playable in VR. It's not first person, sadly, but it's still VR.
Yeah.
I'd say it's at least worth a try. I don't know if I want to drop. I don't know how much a VR goggle cardboard is.
No, believe me, I'm not.
It does not cost nearly as much as PSVR does, but still, for like one version of experience I can already get. No thanks. Oh, I guess
I can't get in the whole VR thing yet, just because A, it's just way too pricey, and B,
dude, don't you have the slight lazy eye that would make it almost impossible for you anyway? Because Emily has that problem.
Yes.
I actually don't know how I'd be able to handle it, because I never personally tried it. I did like those. I don't know if you ever did it, but when we went to Disney World, did you ever do Disney Quest?
Yes.
Yeah, they had some VR games too. I don't know if you ever did those. I did them, and I think I did okay. I think that was the very first time I did VR anything, though, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, but like at that time, though, that was not like the VR that's on the level that it is today.
Yeah, and that Aladdin game was shit anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That Aladdin game was
I know
awful.
exactly what the.
The one where we were on the car. That game fucking sucked.
Yeah. But you know what? I give it the benefit of the doubt because VR was still a new concept at the time. So it's, you know, that's kind of the, what's the word?
That was the standard bearer at the time.
Yeah, at the time. So now it's evolved to such a whole new level now that, you know, it kind of makes up for that.
Yeah, I bet Resident Evil 7 in VR is nuts. And horrifying as hell. Huh, I'm not crashing my board, and I don't know why. Usually in the PS1 game, you'd have broken your ass already.
Okay.
Like that. Alright, where's the last one at? Okay, this is the one where you don't have to, where you can wipe out and you're fine. The next one you can't wipe out. I'm not going to do that one on camera. I'm going to do that one before we do our bonus episode. Where's the last one? Oh, they're probably up top. But yeah, I do miss Disney Quest though. I hate that it's being replaced by an NBA thing. Oh, there he is. It's being replaced by NBA The Experience, and I'm like, who gives a fuck? I mostly say that as somebody who doesn't give a shit about sports, but I'm like, why would you replace that with it?
Hey, that was great! And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow.
Wow. Okay,
Hey, we found Emily. I know you and I are in here somewhere. I know mine's in a speedway. Alright, there is a second mission, but I don't feel like doing that because it's like, oh, you have to do it in the time limit and not wipe out. And if I wasn't playing for people's entertainment, I'd be like, hell yeah, let's go. But no.
Oh my god. So when it's the video I see says when someone asks why you need a truck and they lower the tailgate and it's just a bunch of puppers.
Oh.
I mean, cute little puppers, just cute little fluffy puppers. Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Yes, that's the reason why I should have kept my truck. Yes, I should have kept it. Yeah.
But you didn't like dogs.
Well, puppies are okay. Like little puppies are
Puppies
okay.
become dogs eventually, and not much
I know,
time either.
But if you take time to actually bond and train, you know, a puppy, you know, they can, you know, it's about developing that bond.
Oh, you're like me. You don't dislike dogs. You just don't like other people's dogs.
Well, yeah, I would rather have my own dog.
Because
Like
if you
for
raise your
baby.
own dog, you know its temperament in and out.
Yeah, and the fact that like I've been with that dog since the very beginning. Kind of like kind of like my cats. Like I've been with them since they were little kittens.
Yeah, I haven't.
That's why they're, you know. I mean, it's nothing against other people's dogs. You know, I mean, you develop a bond with your pet because they're part of your family.
Yep.
So, believe me, hey, more power to them. More power to them. As a fellow pet owner, believe me, I understand and I can relate. So, you know, but for me personally, like, that's what I would have to do.
I'm Rocky. I probably shouldn't have gotten that Botox surgery. Because I can't stop smiling.
Holy crap. Or that cement surgery.
I am cement. Life is pain. Alright, this episode went a little long, so next time on the Super Bonus Round, what's our next Cloud Spires or has this one open yet? I don't actually know. Either way, we're gonna find out next time on the Super Bonus Round. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
See ya.